You think you matter more than you do. You think your pain is exceptional, your story rare, your struggle worthy of the universe's attention. You walk through your days convinced that what happens to you carries weight, that the hours you lose to worry, the years you spend nursing wounds, the decades you burn protecting an image, all of it somehow registers on a cosmic scale. But it doesn't. None of it does. You are smaller than you can bear to admit. Not metaphorically, not philosophically, actually small. Your body occupies a fraction of a percent of the space in a single room. Your life spans less than a century in a timeline measured in billions of years. Your influence touches maybe a few dozen people with any depth, and even that fades within 2 generations. You know this. You've always known this. But you live as if the opposite were true, as if your discomfort mattered, as if your reputation were permanent, as if the universe were keeping score. It keeps nothing. It registers nothing. You are a brief arrangement of matter that will dissolve back into the fields from which it came, and the field will not remember you. The stars do not know your name. Time does not pause for your grief. Fate does not adjust its mechanisms to accommodate your preference for comfort, fairness, or meaning. You are one small part in an infinite working, and the working does not care. But you do care. You care desperately. You carry this enormous interior life fear, ambition, shame, longing, and you mistake its intensity for importance. You think because it feels heavy to you, it must be heavy in reality. You think because your mind obsesses over a single conversation, that conversation must be significant. You think because your heart breaks over a loss, the universe should pause to acknowledge it. But significance is not measured by how loud something feels inside you. The universe measures nothing. You are alone with your intensity, mistaking it for relevance. And this is where you are trapped, not in the smallness itself, but in your refusal to accept it. You fight for importance you will never have. You defend a reputation that will not outlast you. You hoard time as if it were yours to keep, control outcomes as if you were the axis on which fate turns. Protect yourself as if danger were something you could escape by being cautious enough, clever enough, vigilant enough. You cannot. You never could. You are not that large, and the longer you pretend otherwise, the more you waste the one thing that actually is yours, this brief, infinitesimal span. Caleb sits in a 24-hour airport terminal at 3 in the morning, not departing, not arriving, just here in the strange nowhere space between gates, under fluorescent lights that never dim, surrounded by the mechanical hum of ventilation systems and the distant beep of floor cleaning machines. The terminal is vast gleaming white floors polished to a mirror finish, glass walls stretching 20 feet high, exposed steel beams crisscrossing the ceiling like the skeleton of something too large to comprehend. Gate numbers glow in soft blue light above empty jetways. Digital departure boards flicker and refresh, listing cities he will never visit. Row after row of black leather seating stretches toward the far walls, most of it empty. A few scattered travelers sleep curled in chairs, heads resting on balled-up jackets. A janitor pushes a cart slowly across the distant end of the concourse, the squeak of its wheels barely audible. Caleb doesn't have a boarding pass. He's not waiting for anyone. He came here because the terminal is always open, always lit, always moving, even when nothing is actually moving. He came here because it's the only place in the city that feels honest about what it is, a waiting room, a space designed for transition, not permanence, a place where no one pretends to belong. He sits near gate 47, his back against the cold glass window. Outside on the tarmac, planes sit dark and still. their wings angled slightly upward, red lights blinking at their tips in slow mechanical rhythm. Beyond them, the runway lights stretch into the distance, twin lines of white and amber receding toward the horizon. Beyond that, the city glows faintly, a low smudge of orange light against the black sky, too far away to show detail. Just presence, just proof that something is out there, humming along without him. He presses his palm flat against the glass. It's cold, solid, indifferent. Outside, the air is probably freezing, but inside the terminal, the temperature is perfectly controlled 68 degrees, maintained by systems he cannot see, regulated by sensors that do not care if he's comfortable or miserable. The terminal does not adjust for him. It maintains itself for no one in particular, for everyone in general, for the abstract function of transit rather than any individual traveler. He is one person in a space designed for tens of thousands. Right now, in this moment, maybe 40 people occupy the entire concourse. 40 small arrangements of matter scattered across a quarter mile of polished floor. The space could hold 500, 1,000. It has held that many, and it will again, and none of those crowds will matter more than the current emptiness. The terminal doesn't remember crowds. It doesn't prefer them. It simply accommodates whatever is placed inside it and remains unchanged. Caleb looks down at his hands. They are ordinary, slightly dry. A faint scar on his left thumb from a kitchen accident he can barely remember. Lines in his palms that people once told him meant something: lifelines, fate lines, markers of personality and destiny, but they're just skin. Just the structural result of a hand that bends and grips and wears down slowly over time. No one will remember these hands. No one will catalog their exact shape, the specific way the veins rise near his wrist, the pattern of freckles on his knuckles. These hands will dissolve back into the same elements that formed them, and the universe will not notice the exchange. He stands. His legs feel stiff, not from sitting too long, but from something else, tension he didn't realize he was holding. He walks down the concourse, past gate 48, gate 49, gate 50, each gate identical, each jetway empty, sealed with retractable barriers that read "closed" in glowing red letters. He walks slowly, his footsteps silent on the polished floor. The air smells faintly of disinfectant and recycled air. Somewhere far off, an announcement echoes through unseen speakers, unintelligible, ending with a soft chime. He stops at gate 52 and looks up at the departure board mounted above the seating area. The screen refreshes. Destinations appear: London, Dubai, Tokyo, Snow Paulo, cities scattered across the planet, each one vast, each one filled with millions of people living their brief, infinitesimal spans. People who will never know his name. People whose names he will never know. People who are, right now, also sitting in rooms, standing in kitchens, lying awake in beds, convinced that their problems are exceptional, their pain unique, their significance real. But none of them are significant. None of them matter to the universe. And neither does he. This is not cruelty. This is not dismissal. This is simply fact. The universe of matter is infinite. His share of it is negligible. The eternity of time stretches billions of years in both directions. His allotted span is a flicker barely long enough to register, gone before it can be measured. Fate's mechanisms operate on a scale so vast that his entire existence is a rounding error. He is infinitesimal, and recognizing this doesn't erase him. It clarifies him. For the first time in years, Caleb feels something unexpected. Relief. You've been carrying the weight of your own importance. For so long you forgot it wasn't real. You built an entire life around the assumption that what you do matters, that your successes should be celebrated, your failures mourned, your efforts recognized, your pain acknowledged. You structured your days around the belief that the universe was watching, that people were keeping score, that time was a resource you could manage if you were disciplined enough, strategic enough, careful enough. But time is not a resource. Time is a current. You are in it, not above it. And the current does not care if you paddle hard or drift. It moves at the same speed regardless. You will arrive at the same destination, dissolution, whether you spend the journey struggling for significance or accepting that you have none. This is not nihilism. This is not despair. This is relief. Because if you are infinitesimal, then your mistakes are infinitesimal. If your share of matter is negligible, then the damage you've done to your reputation is negligible. If your allotted span is momentary, then the years you've wasted are momentary. You are not large enough to ruin anything permanently. You are not significant enough to be unforgivable. You are not important enough to be beyond repair. You are small, and smallness is freedom. Marcus Aurelius understood this. He was the emperor of Rome, one of the most powerful men in human history, and he spent his nights reminding himself that he was nothing, not to torture himself, not to cultivate false humility, but to liberate himself from the exhausting delusion of importance. He knew that if he mistook his position for significance, he would spend his life defending it, protecting his image, managing his reputation, reacting to every slight, every criticism, every failure, as if it threatened something real. But nothing real was threatened, because nothing real was there. He was a temporary arrangement of matter, holding a temporary position in a temporary empire. The universe of matter was infinite. The eternity of time was infinite. His part in fate's workings was infinitesimal. And recognizing this didn't make him passive. It made him free, free to act without needing validation, free to fail without being destroyed, free to be criticized without collapsing, free to lose everything he'd built and recognize that he'd lost nothing the universe would miss. You are not free yet. You still believe your pain is exceptional. You still treat your reputation as if it were a monument that must be defended. You still hoard your time as if it were a vault that could be locked and preserved. You still react to criticism as if it threatened your existence, to failure as if it erased your worth, to loss as if it severed you from something permanent. But there is nothing permanent. There is only this, a brief span, a small share, an infinitesimal part. And if you can accept that, if you can stand in the center of your own smallness without collapsing, without inflating, without running, you will discover something the universe cannot take from you. Not importance, not significance, not meaning, clarity. Caleb walks toward the central security checkpoint. At this hour, its closed metal barriers pulled across the entrance, lights dimmed, X-ray machines powered down. He stops at the edge of the barrier and looks through. On the other side, the checkpoint hall stretches into darkness. Empty conveyor belts, plastic bins stacked in towers, metal detector frames standing like doorways to nowhere. During the day, thousands of people pass through this space. They remove shoes, empty pockets, place laptops in bins, shuffle forward in lines, submit to scanning. They comply with the system because the system does not negotiate. It does not care if you're late, if you're important, if you're stressed. It processes you or it does not. Your boarding pass either scans or it doesn't. Your ID either matches or it doesn't. The machine measures what it is designed to measure and ignores everything else. And when the day ends, when the lights go off and the scanners power down, the checkpoint doesn't remember anyone. It doesn't store the faces of business travelers or tourists or people visiting dying relatives. It simply resets. It waits. It prepares to process the next wave of bodies exactly the same way it processed the last. Caleb presses his fingers against the cold metal barrier. It doesn't move. It's locked in place, designed to hold thousands of pounds of force. It does its job without effort, without thought, without needing acknowledgement. It doesn't care that he's here. It doesn't register his presence as meaningful or meaningless. It simply is performing its function, indifferent to interpretation. This is what the terminal keeps showing him. Nothing here needs him to validate it. The gates do not need his attention to exist. The planes do not need his observation to fly. The departure boards do not need his reading to display information. The cleaning machines do not need his awareness to maintain the floors. Everything here operates independently of his interior life, indifferent to his significance. And this is what you do not yet understand. You think your attention makes things real. You think your worry makes problems important. You think your fear makes danger more dangerous. Your effort makes outcomes more controllable. Your vigilance makes loss less inevitable. But none of this is true. The universe operates independently of your interior monologue. Fate's mechanisms turn whether you understand them or not. Time passes whether you honor it or waste it. People live and die whether you obsess over them or forget them entirely. Your attention changes nothing except your own experience. And your experience is not the world. It is a small, brief, internal event, a flicker of electrical activity and 3 pounds of matter that will decompose within months of your death. It feels enormous to you because you are inside it. But from any distance at all, it is microscopic. From the perspective of the universe, it does not exist. This is not meant to wound you. This is meant to free you. Because if your experience is not the world, then your pain is not the world's pain. Your shame is not the world's judgment. Your failure is not the world's conclusion about your worth. These are interior events real to you, invisible to everything else. And once you see this, once you stop mistaking the intensity of your inner life for its importance, you can begin to live differently. Not smaller, not quieter, not less accurately. Caleb walks back toward the seating area near gate 47. The terminal has not changed. The lights remain steady. The air remains at 68 degrees. The janitor has moved to a different section of the concourse, too far away to hear. A woman in her 30s sleeps 3 gates down, her head resting against a rolled-up sweater, her phone still glowing faintly in her hand. She does not wake as he passes. She does not register his existence. He is background to her unconsciousness, as she is background to his. He sits again, this time facing the enormous glass wall that overlooks the tarmac. Outside, the planes have not moved. Their positions are fixed, dictated by ground crew schedules and gate assignments determined hours ago by systems that do not consult the planes themselves. A 737 sits directly in front of him, 40 feet away, separated by glass and night air. Its body is white with faded decals. Its windows are dark. No passengers, no crew. Just an empty aluminum shell waiting to be filled, used, emptied again. The plane does not care if it flies tomorrow or sits idle for a week. It has no preference. It was built to withstand 30 years of pressurization cycles, temperature extremes, and repeated mechanical stress. It will endure all of this without complaint and without pride. When it finally fails, when metal fatigue or obsolescence or economic calculation determines its end, it will be dismantled in a desert lot somewhere, its parts cataloged and sold, its body returned to scrap, and the airline will replace it with another identical model, and no one will remember the registration number of the one that came before. This is how the universe treats everything. Not with cruelty, not with indifference in the emotional sense, simply with accuracy. The plane is useful until it isn't. Then it is replaced. The process continues. The system does not pause to mourn the plane. It does not commemorate its service. It updates the manifest and moves on. You are the same. You are useful to certain systems, your family, your workplace, your social circle, and when you are no longer useful, those systems will adjust. They will not collapse. They will not stop. They will reconfigure around your absence the way water reconfigures around a stone removed from a river. The river does not miss the stone. It simply flows differently. And within hours, the new flow feels as permanent as the old one. This is not meant to hurt you. This is meant to show you what you already know, but refuse to accept. You are not the center of any system. You are a component, a temporary participant, a brief arrangement of matter passing through structures that predate you and will outlast you. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you can stop defending a position you never held. Caleb leans forward, elbows on his knees, hands clasped loosely in front of him. He watches his own reflection in the glass faint, translucent, superimposed over the dark tarmac and the still plane. His face is ordinary, not striking, not forgettable. Just a face, the kind you see 1,000 times a day and never remember. The kind that blends into crowds, into contexts, into the general backdrop of human presence. He used to think his face mattered. He used to monitor it, how it looked in mirrors and photos, in the eyes of people he wanted to impress. He used to believe that if he could control his expression, his posture, his presentation, he could control how people perceived him. And if he could control perception, he could control his significance. But he couldn't. No one can. Because perception is not a mirror, it's a projection. When people look at you, they do not see you. They see their own associations, their own biases, their own needs, reflected back at them. A stranger sees a category male, young, tired, unremarkable. A colleague sees utility helpful, difficult, irrelevant. A friend sees history shared moments, accumulated debts, unspoken expectations. No one sees you. They see what you represent to them in that moment. And that representation changes constantly, revised by context, mood, time of day, the quality of their last meal. You cannot control this. You never could. Your face is not yours in the way you think it is. It belongs to every observer who glances at it, and each observer uses it differently. You are a variable in equations you did not write, serving functions you did not choose, producing results you will never see. This is what Caleb is beginning to understand. He is not the author of his own significance. He is raw material matter arranged temporarily into a form that can be used, interpreted, forgotten, and the arrangement will not last. His face will age, his body will weaken, his name will be spoken less frequently than not at all. The systems that currently include him will continue without him. And none of this is personal. It is simply mechanical. The universe processes matter. It does not celebrate it. It does not mourn it. It simply moves it through forms and returns it to formlessness. And if Caleb can accept this, if he can sit here in this terminal at 3 in the morning and let his reflection dissolve into the glass without panic, without grief, without the need to assert importance, he would discover something most people spend their entire lives avoiding: freedom from the exhausting delusion that he was ever supposed to matter. You think people are tracking your failures. You think your mistakes are being recorded, cataloged, stored in some permanent ledger that will define you forever. You think the moment you embarrassed yourself 5 years ago still lives in other people's minds, playing on repeat, coloring every interaction you have with them now, but it doesn't. They've forgotten. Not because they forgave you, not because they're generous or kind, but because they are busy tracking their own failures, obsessing over their own mistakes, replaying their own embarrassments in the same exhausting loop you're trapped in. Everyone is doing this. Everyone believes their pain is exceptional, their shame unique, their struggle worthy of cosmic attention. And because everyone believes this, no one is actually paying attention to anyone else. You are invisible to most people, not because you're unremarkable, but because they are too consumed by their own interior monologue to notice you. This is not tragic. This is liberating, because if no one is watching, you cannot fail publicly. If no one is keeping score, you cannot fall behind. If no one remembers, you cannot be defined by what you did wrong. The reputation you've been defending so carefully, the image you've been managing, the narrative you've been controlling, none of it exists outside your own mind. You built a monument to yourself that no one else can see, and you've spent years protecting a structure that was never there. Seneca wrote that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. He meant this literally. The catastrophes you fear, public humiliation, total rejection, permanent failure, almost never occur in the form you imagine them. And when they do occur, they are smaller, briefer, less consequential than you thought. Because the audience you feared was never real. The judges you imagined were never convened. The verdict you dreaded was never delivered. You are alone in your fear, and that aloneness is not isolation. It is freedom. Caleb stands and walks toward the wide corridor that connects this terminal to the next. The corridor is long, maybe 200 feet, lined on both sides with advertisements for luxury watches, international hotels, premium credit cards. The ads are backlit, glowing softly in the dim concourse, displaying images of perfect lives, a man in a tailored suit standing on a yacht, a woman laughing in a sunlit vineyard, a family walking through an airport lobby with effortless elegance. None of these people are real. They are models, paid actors, arrangements of matter hired to represent an idea, success, happiness, control that does not exist in the form advertised. The man on the yacht does not own the yacht. The woman in the vineyard was cold during the shoot and left immediately after. The family in the airport has never traveled together. They were assembled for a single day, photographed under controlled lighting, then returned to their separate lives. But the ads work. They work because people see them and believe for a moment that the life depicted is achievable. That if they buy the watch, the hotel room, the credit card, they will step into that frame. They will become significant. They will matter. Caleb stops in front of an ad for a Swiss watch. The image shows a close-up of the watch face, intricate gears visible through a transparent caseback. Each component machined to microscopic tolerances, moving in perfect synchronization. The tagline reads, "Precision, legacy, time mastered." But time is not mastered. Time cannot be mastered. The watch does not control time. It measures it, and measurement is not control. The gears inside the watch turn at a fixed rate, dictated by the tension of a spring or the oscillation of a quartz crystal. They do not speed up when you're happy. They do not slow down when you're suffering. They simply count. And what they're counting is not yours. It's passing. It was always passing. The watch just makes it visible. You cannot master time. You can only spend it. And most of the time you've spent has been wasted defending the illusion that you could accumulate it, save it, Invest it in a future where you finally matter. But there is no such future. The future is identical to the present in one crucial way. You will still be small. You will still occupy a negligible share of matter. You will still possess a brief span. You will still be one infinitesimal part in an infinite working. No achievement will change this. No accumulation of wealth, status, or recognition will make you less temporary. You will dissolve at the same rate regardless of how much you accomplished. The universe does not grant extensions. It does not award bonuses for exceptional performance. It processes all matter identically. And once you see this, once you stop believing that significance is achievable, if you just work hard enough, plan well enough, succeed loudly enough, you can stop working for it. You can start working from your smallness instead of against it. Caleb continues walking. He passes a coffee shop, closed, its metal gate pulled down and locked. Through the gaps in the gate, he can see the interior clean counters, stacked cups, an espresso machine gleaming under dim security lights. The shop will open in 3 hours. Employees will arrive, unlock the gate, brew the first batch of coffee, serve the first customers. The process will repeat every day, year after year, until the lease expires or the brand reorganizes or the terminal undergoes renovation. Then the shop will close and another shop will open in its place, and the terminal will continue functioning exactly as it did before. Nothing here is permanent. Not the shops, not the gates, not the planes, not the people. Everything is temporary infrastructure, maintained only as long as it serves the system's needs. And the system's needs are not personal. The system does not care if you love this coffee shop. It does not care if you have memories here. It does not care if this gate represents something meaningful in your life. It processes function. When function ends, it replaces the component. You are a component. This is not an insult. This is not a reduction. This is simply a description of your position in relation to the systems you participate in. You serve functions, employee, partner, parent, friend. You perform these functions adequately or inadequately, and the systems adjust accordingly. If you perform well, the system retains you. If you perform poorly, the system replaces you. And if you disappear entirely, if you die tomorrow, the system will reconfigure within days. Your job will be posted. Your responsibilities will be redistributed. Your absence will create temporary friction. Then the friction will smooth, and the system will resume its previous rhythm. This happens to everyone. It is not personal. It is mechanical. The universe does not have the capacity for sentiment. It operates according to physical laws that do not include exceptions for human emotion. You matter to the people who currently need you. You do not matter to the structure itself. And this is why defending your position is exhausting. You are trying to make yourself essential to a system that is structurally incapable of essentializing anything. You are trying to make yourself permanent in a context where nothing is permanent. You are trying to matter in a universe that does not measure mattering. You cannot win this fight. You were never supposed to. The fight itself is the problem. Caleb reaches the end of the corridor and enters the next terminal. This one is identical to the first, same white floors, same glass walls, same rows of black leather seating. The gate numbers are different. The departure boards list different cities, but the atmosphere is the same. Vast, clean, impersonal, maintained by systems that operate independently of the people moving through them. He walks to the center of the terminal and stops. Above him, the ceiling rises 20 feet, crisscrossed by steel beams painted white. Ventilation ducts run parallel to the beams, feeding conditioned air into the space at a rate calculated to maintain comfort without waste. Somewhere in a control room, sensors monitor temperature, humidity, CO2 levels. Algorithms adjust fan speeds, open and close dampers, balance energy consumption against occupancy. None of this requires human oversight. The system self-regulates. It maintains equilibrium. It does not need approval. It does not seek recognition. It simply functions. And this is what most of your life is like. Systems functioning around you, through you, independent of your awareness. Your body regulates its own temperature, its own pH, its own heart rate. Your organs perform their functions without your permission. Your cells divide, repair damage, eliminate waste. You do not control this. You are not even aware of most of it. It simply happens. And when it stops happening, you die. The system shuts down. The matter returns to the field. The universe continues. You've spent your entire life trying to control outcomes, manage perceptions, protect yourself from consequences. But most of what happens is not under your control. Most of what matters is not determined by your effort. You are embedded in systems that predate you and will outlast you. And those systems do not adjust their mechanics to accommodate your preferences. This is not nihilism. This is not resignation. This is clarity. Because if you cannot control most of what happens, then you are not responsible for most of what happens. If the universe operates independently of your will, then your failures are not moral catastrophes. They are statistical events. If your significance is negligible, then your mistakes are negligible. You cannot ruin anything that was never depending on you in the first place. You are free. You've always been free. You just mistook freedom for insignificance, and so you spent your life fighting for importance instead of accepting the relief of being small. Caleb sits on the floor in the center of the terminal, not because there are no chairs. There are hundreds of chairs, but because the floor feels more honest. Chairs are designed for comfort, for temporary rest, for the illusion that you are a guest being accommodated. The floor makes no such promise. It is simply surface, cold, hard, indifferent. It supports your weight not because it cares, but because that is what floors do. They do not collapse under ordinary pressure. They do not fail unless the structure fails. And if the structure fails, everything fails, not just you. He sits cross-legged, hands resting on his knees, back straight, but not rigid. He breathes in. The air is neutral, neither fresh nor stale, just processed, filtered, delivered at the correct temperature and humidity. He breathes out. The air does not change. His breath does not alter the composition of the atmosphere. He is exchanging molecules with the terminal, but the terminal does not notice. It processes the exchange the same way it processes everything else mechanically, without interpretation, without response. He closes his eyes, not to meditate, not to escape, just to remove one layer of input. Without sight, the terminal becomes pure sound. The hum of ventilation, the distant beep of a floor cleaner, the faint crackle of an announcement system cycling through idle channels. These sounds do not soothe him. They do not disturb him. They simply exist, filling the space the way air fills the space, indifferent to whether anyone is listening. And for the first time in years, Caleb stops trying to interpret what this means. He stops asking, what does this say about me? What should I do with this? How do I make this matter? He simply sits. He lets the terminal be a terminal. He lets the floor be a floor. He lets the air be air. He lets himself be a temporary arrangement of matter, sitting in a temporary space at a temporary moment in an infinite timeline that does not care. And in the absence of interpretation, something shifts. Not peace, not enlightenment, not resolution, just space, just a recognition that the pressure he's been carrying, the need to matter, the need to be remembered, the need to defend his significance was never required. The universe was never asking him to be important. It was never demanding that he matter. It was simply letting him exist, briefly, in whatever form he took, without judgment, without expectation, without the need for validation. And if he can accept this, if he can sit here on this cold floor, in this empty terminal at 3 in the morning, and let himself be small without collapsing, he will discover what Marcus Aurelius discovered 2,000 years ago, that smallness is not the problem, the refusal to accept it is. Caleb opens his eyes. The terminal has not changed. The lights remain steady. The departure boards continue their silent refresh cycles. The sleeping woman 3 gates away has shifted position slightly. Her phone, now dark, slipped halfway out of her hand. The janitor has disappeared entirely, or moved to another concourse, leaving behind only the faint chemical smell of floor cleaner dissipating into recycled air. He stands slowly, his legs stiff from sitting on the cold floor. He does not stretch, he does not shake out the tension. He simply stands and waits for his body to adjust, which it does the way bodies always do mechanically, without drumming, realigning weight distribution and blood flow according to physics and biology, not preference. He walks toward the far end of the terminal, past gate 60, past 65, past 70. The gate numbers climb higher, but the spaces remain identical. Same seating, same configuration, same glass walls overlooking the same dark tarmac. The repetition is not monotonous, it is clarifying. The terminal is not trying to be interesting. It is not trying to be meaningful. It is infrastructure. It serves a function. And in serving that function, it reveals something most architecture tries to hide, that environments do not care about the people moving through them. Buildings do not love you. Cities do not remember you. Airports process you. And when you stop expecting them to do anything else, when you stop projecting emotion onto concrete and steel and glass, you see them accurately for the first time. They are indifferent. And indifference is not cruelty. It is neutrality. It is the universe operating without bias, without favoritism, without the exhausting need to validate your existence. Caleb stops at gate 72. This gate is different only in one small detail. The jetway here is extended, connected to a plane. A 777, larger than the others, its body white and red, its engines massive, its windows glowing faintly from interior safety lights. The plane is being serviced. Ground crew move around it in slow, practiced rhythms, checking cargo doors, connecting fuel lines, inspecting landing gear. They do not speak. They do not rush. They simply perform their tasks in the sequence they have performed them 1,000 times before. Each action precise, each step necessary, none of it requiring commentary. Caleb watches them for several minutes. Their movements are choreographed by function, not intention. They are not trying to be elegant. They are not trying to impress anyone. They are simply doing what must be done to prepare a plane for departure. And when the plane departs, when it carries 300 passengers across an ocean and lands safely on another continent, none of those passengers will think about the ground crew who made that flight possible. The crew will not expect recognition. They will move on to the next plane. The system will continue. This is what competence looks like when it is not performing for an audience. It is quiet. It is efficient. It is entirely unconcerned with being seen. You have forgotten how to do this. You have forgotten how to act without needing validation. You perform every task as if someone is watching, as if your worth is determined by how well you are perceived to be performing. You cannot send an email without revising it 5 times, checking the tone, imagining how it will be read, defending yourself against criticisms that have not been made. You cannot have a conversation without monitoring your own words, adjusting your expression, calculating how you are being received. You cannot fail privately. Every mistake feels public because you have made yourself your own audience, your own judge, your own jury, and the verdict is always the same: not good enough. But the ground crew is good enough, not because they are exceptional, because they are adequate. They perform their function. The plane departs. That is the only measurement that matters. They do not need to be celebrated. They do not need to be remembered. They simply need to complete the task. And when the task is complete, they move to the next one. This is what your life could be if you stopped defending your significance. You could perform your function. You could complete your tasks. You could exist adequately without needing every action to prove your worth, without needing every interaction to validate your existence. You could be small and functional and free. Caleb turns away from the window and walks back toward the center of the terminal. As he passes gate 68, he notices something he missed before: a small memorial plaque mounted on the wall beside the seating area. The plaque is brass, polished but not shining, engraved with a name, 2 dates, and a single line: in memory of a life well lived. He stops. He reads the dates. The person died young 43. He does not recognize the name. He has no context for who this person was, what they did, why they are memorialized here. The plaque offers no explanation, just a name, 2 dates, and a phrase so generic it could apply to anyone in the room. This is how you will be remembered, if you are remembered at all. A name, 2 dates, a phrase chosen by people who are trying to summarize a life they did not fully understand. And within a generation, even that will fade. The people who knew you will die. The plaque, if there is one, will be removed during a renovation. Your name will be spoken one final time, then never again. And the universe will continue exactly as it did before you were born. This is not sad. This is not nihilistic. This is simply true. Your life will not echo through eternity. Your achievements will not ripple across generations. Your name will not be written in any book that lasts. You are temporary. Your impact is temporary. Your significance is temporary. And recognizing this does not diminish your life. It clarifies it. Because if you are not building a legacy, you are free to live. If you are not defending a reputation, you are free to act. If you are not accumulating significance, you are free to be adequate. You can stop performing for an imaginary audience. You can stop protecting an image no one is actually seeing. You can stop wasting time trying to matter and start spending time doing what you were built to do. Exist briefly, function adequately, and dissolve without regret. This is what the Stoics understood. This is what Marcus Aurelius practiced every night when he reminded himself that he was nothing. Not to torture himself, not to cultivate despair, but to free himself from the exhausting delusion that his life needed to be exceptional. It didn't, and neither does yours. Caleb walks to the glass wall and presses his forehead against it. The glass is cold, unyielding, slightly vibrating from the ventilation systems humming inside the walls. Outside, the tarmac stretches into darkness. Runway lights blink in distant patterns, red, white, amber marking boundaries, guiding machines, communicating information in a language he does not speak. The planes sit in their assigned positions, waiting for dawn, waiting for crews, waiting for passengers, waiting for the system to activate them. They do not resist waiting. They do not resent it. They simply remain inert until the system determines it is time to move. And when they move, they do not move because they want to. They move because fuel ignites, because engines produce thrust, because physics demands that a certain arrangement of forces will result in flight. The plane does not choose to fly. It is flown. It is operated by pilots who follow checklists, by systems that monitor altitude and speed and heading, by regulations that govern every phase of departure and arrival. Nothing in this system is free. Everything is constrained, and yet the system functions. The planes depart. They arrive. Passengers reach destinations. The system fulfills its purpose not through freedom, but through discipline, through accepting limitations, through operating within boundaries instead of fighting them. You have been fighting your boundaries your entire life. You have been resisting your limitations, pretending they do not apply to you, believing that if you work hard enough, plan carefully enough, control precisely enough, you can escape them. But you cannot. You are limited by time. You are limited by matter. You are limited by biology, by physics, by the same forces that govern every other arrangement of atoms in the universe. You do not get special treatment. You do not get extensions. You do not get to opt out of dissolution. You will die. Not metaphorically, not symbolically. Actually, your body will stop functioning. Your brain will cease producing thoughts. Your consciousness will end, and the universe will not pause. It will not mourn. It will not remember. It will simply continue rearranging your matter into new forms, cycling your atoms back into the systems from which they came. This is not a threat. This is not a punishment. This is the cost of existing, and the cost is non-negotiable. So the question is not, how do I avoid this? The question is, given that this is inevitable, how do I live? Caleb steps back from the glass. He turns and looks at the terminal again, the rows of seating, the departure boards, the empty gates, the polished floors reflecting fluorescent light. Nothing here is permanent. Nothing here matters in the way he once thought things mattered. But everything here functions. Everything here serves its purpose. The terminal does not need to be important. It needs to be adequate, and it is. Day after day, year after year, it processes travelers, facilitates departures, enables arrivals. It does not do this beautifully. It does not do this meaningfully. It simply does this. And in doing this, it reveals the answer to the question he has been avoiding his entire life. You do not need to be important. You need to be honest. You do not need to be significant. You need to be just. You do not need to be remembered. You need to be calm. These are not the same thing. Importance is external. Honesty is internal. Significance is a judgment made by others. Justice is a practice you perform regardless of whether anyone is watching. Memory is a function of other people's minds. Calm is a state you can achieve in your own. You have been chasing the wrong targets. You have been defending positions that were never defensible. You have been building monuments that no one asked for and no one will maintain. And in doing this, you have wasted the one thing you actually possess, this brief span. Marcus Aurelius knew this. He was the most powerful man in the world, and he spent his nights reminding himself that power was temporary, that his body would decay, that his name would eventually be forgotten. He did not do this to cultivate despair. He did this to remind himself what was actually under his control, not his reputation, not his legacy, not whether he would be remembered. Only this, whether he acted justly, whether he remained calm under pressure, whether he told the truth even when lying would have been easier. These were the only things that mattered, because these were the only things he could control. And controlling them, did not make him important. It made him free. Caleb walks slowly back to gate 47, where he began. The terminal has cycled through another hour. The departure boards have refreshed 100 times. The planes outside have not moved. The sleeping woman is gone now, either woken by an alarm or escorted by security, or simply disappeared into another part of the terminal. The space where she was sleeping is empty again. The chairs arranged in their original configuration, no evidence that she was ever there. This is how quickly presence becomes absence. This is how easily matter rearranges itself. One moment you are here, the next moment you are not, and the space adjusts. It does not grieve. It does not commemorate. It simply resumes its function. Caleb sits in the same seat he occupied hours ago. The leather is cold again, reset to ambient temperature. He leans back and closes his eyes. Not to sleep, not to escape, just to rest in the recognition that he does not need to do anything right now. He does not need to prove anything. He does not need to defend anything. He can simply sit here, occupying this small portion of space, breathing this recycled air, existing briefly without justification. And in this moment, for the first time in years, he feels something he has not felt since childhood. Not happiness, not peace, not even relief exactly. Just the absence of pressure. The pressure to matter, the pressure to be seen, the pressure to defend a significance he never actually had. All of it gone, not because he solved it, not because he defeated it, but because he stopped believing it was real. He is small. He has always been small, and smallness is not a failure. It is simply the truth. The universe of matter is infinite. His share of it is negligible. The eternity of time stretches in both directions beyond measurement. His allotted span is momentary. Fate's machinery operates on a scale so vast that his entire existence is a rounding error, and none of this makes his life meaningless. It makes his life accurate. It makes his choices his own. It makes his actions honest because they are no longer performed for an audience that was never there. He can act justly now, not because justice will make him important, but because justice is the correct response to being alive. He can remain calm now, not because calm will earn him respect, but because calm is the accurate relationship with circumstances he cannot control. He can tell the truth now, not because truth will protect his reputation, but because lying requires energy. He no longer wants to waste defending a self that was never as significant as he thought. This is freedom, not the freedom to do whatever he wants. The freedom to stop pretending he was ever supposed to be more than he is. The terminal lights flicker briefly, a momentary dimming, then return to full brightness. Somewhere in the electrical system, a circuit has cycled. A breaker has reset. The system has corrected itself the way systems do, without announcement, without drama, simply adjusting to maintain function. Caleb opens his eyes. The terminal is still here. The planes are still here. He is still here. Nothing has changed except his relationship to his own smallness. He is no longer fighting it. He is no longer trying to escape it. He is simply sitting inside it, letting it be true, letting himself be accurately proportioned to the universe he actually lives in. And in accepting this, he has lost nothing, because there was nothing to lose. The importance he thought he had was never real. The significance he thought he needed was never achievable. The legacy he thought he was building was never going to last. All that was ever real was this, a brief span, a small share, an infinitesimal part. And within that brief span, within that small share, within that infinitesimal part, he can still act. He can still choose. He can still live in a way that makes death powerless, not because he will be remembered, but because he will have been honest. Not because he mattered to the universe, but because he was just in his dealings with the people who briefly shared his span. Not because he achieved significance, but because he remained calm in the face of forces he could not control. This is what the Stoics practiced. This is what Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journals, alone at night, reminding himself that he was nothing so that he could live freely. This is what Seneca taught when he said that we do not have a short life, we waste it. This is what Epictetus meant when he said that freedom is not the absence of constraint, but the acceptance of what is actually under your control. You control almost nothing, but you control enough. You control whether you lie or tell the truth. You control whether you act justly or unjustly. You control whether you remain calm or become reactive. You control whether you waste your brief span chasing importance or spend it living accurately. And if you choose accuracy, if you choose honesty, justice, calm, you will not become important. You will not be remembered. You will not matter to the universe, but you will matter to yourself. And in a universe that measures nothing, that is the only measurement that exists. Caleb stands. He does not know what time it is. He does not check. Time is passing. It was always passing. The exact hour is irrelevant. He walks toward the exit, past a closed security checkpoint, past the darkened shops, past the rows of empty seating that will fill again in a few hours with new travelers carrying the same interior delusions he just set down. He does not say goodbye to the terminal. He does not thank it. He simply leaves, the way matter leaves one arrangement and enters another, without ceremony, without significance, without the need for the universe to acknowledge the transition. Outside, the air is cold. The sky is still dark, but lighter, now deep blue instead of black. Dawn is approaching, not because it is meaningful, not because it symbolizes anything, simply because the planet is rotating, and the sun is fixed in its position relative to the Earth, and physics dictates that when the angle changes, light returns. Caleb walks into that light, not toward purpose, not toward meaning, not toward significance, just forward. Just honestly, just calmly, just accurately, because in a universe where nothing matters, the only thing left to do is live in a way that makes the brevity bearable, not by fighting it, not by denying it, but by accepting it so completely that you no longer waste energy pretending you were ever supposed to be more than small. You were always small. You will always be small. And smallness, when you stop resisting it, is not a prison. It is permission. Permission to stop performing. Permission to stop defending. Permission to stop accumulating. Permission to live briefly, function adequately, and dissolve without regret. This is all you ever needed, and it was always available. You just had to stop believing you deserved more. You have seen something tonight that most people spend their entire lives avoiding. You have looked directly at your own smallness, and you have not collapsed. But this is only the beginning. Caleb's journey continues, and so does yours. The next truth is already forming in the shadows. The next descent is waiting. The next part of yourself, smaller, clearer, more honest, is ready to be revealed. The next chapter begins now.